All right, everybody. Kelly here, Central Florida's real estate ninja. And today, like the title suggested, we're going to get into the topic of the cost of living in Clermont, Florida, which is central in the state. It's in Central Florida. It's central. And we're surrounded by cities like Leesburg, Mineola, which is just absolutely blowing up. You've got Winter Haven, Winter Garden. You've got Davenport. You've got Orlando. You've got Ocoee. I mean, it's just a lot of cities around the Clermont hub. But in today's video, let's get into the cost of living for Clermont. Now, if you're new to the channel, we do talk a lot about Clermont, but we also introduce you to everything going on in the Central Florida area, including theme park news, stuff about our beaches, local city news, real estate news. I mean, if it's happening in Central Florida, it's going to be on this channel. We also spotlight a lot of new construction. So if something's going on with new construction, check out those videos. And if you haven't, hit subscribe and the bell. Stay on this journey with me. Go take a look at the video I put on down below. It deals with our Clermont Farmers Market. It's a 25-minute walkthrough where I literally walk through live at the Clermont Farmers Market, which is an absolute joy. It's on Sunday, every Sunday. And if you like fresh food and vegetables and that atmosphere where people set up downtown cities with vendors and oh, it's an amazing experience. And the different types of foods you can get. Clermont Farmers Market is definitely an experience. I've got a video on that. But anyway, today we're going to talk about cost of living. And let's jump right into it. I'm going to share my screen. And what I'm doing, guys, is I'm using a site called Payscale.com. If you want, just go to Payscale.com and you can probably put whatever city you want. It'll give you information on the cost of living. And that's one of the emails that I tend to get from the channel is, you know, what's the housing market like in Clermont? How much it costs? What's the job market like, right? What are the power bills there? How much does it cost to buy milk there, right? I mean, a lot of these concerns that we get via email or even a phone call. So today I want to talk about that. So the first thing, let's get this out of the way. According to Payscale, Clermont, the cost of living is actually 3% higher than the national average. However, you have to weigh that with things like our housing market is 3% below the national average. Your utility bill on average will be 7% less. Groceries, on the other hand, are 3% higher. Why is that? I don't know, but there you go, guys. Let's get into the cost of living in Clermont by expense category. And this is comparing us to other Florida cities. Overall, it's saying that we are 3% higher on average. Housing, though, is 3% under. You would think that that would have an overall effect on the overall numbers because housing is one of the most expensive purchases, but we are 3% under. Utilities were 7% under. Groceries were 3% over. I don't know why that is. I will tell you this. Currently, as of this date, groceries are not cheap here. My grocery bill has gone through the roof. But I think that's something that's happening nationally. Transportation, it's 1% over the national average. And transportation deals more with things like buses, public transportation. And while I don't use any of that, for those of you that are planning on using it, please know that we are just a smidge higher than most other cities in Florida. All right, housing, utilities, and transportation. Let's drill down. What's the medium home price in Clermont? $438,000, $322,000. Medium rent, $1,333. A lot of times you can get rent here a lot higher than that. And sometimes you can find smaller dwellings for cheaper than that. But on average, $1,300. Energy bill, $164. I can tell you that for me, I'm probably triple that. But I've got a big home and we use a lot of energy in this house. But on average, if you're a single person or maybe a husband and wife, you can expect between $160 and $300 a month. Phone bill, this is pretty much right on target. About $176 a month, and gas is $342 according to this study. I can tell you right now, the other day I got gas, it was like $332 or $333. So this is going to fluctuate. All right, food and grocery. This is where, according to this site, we are a little bit higher than other cities in Florida. Loaf of bread, they're saying, is right around $4. That's probably correct, depending on the loaf that you buy. I will tell you the gallon of milk is a little bit higher than that. I just bought some the other day and it was in the threes. Eggs have actually come down. I don't know what it is, but about 4, 5, 6 months ago, eggs were so crazy. It was like you had to do a credit app and you had to put it on a credit card and get a HELOC on your home just to be able to afford freaking eggs. But thank God they've come down. Bananas, we don't buy a whole bunch of bananas, but I guess a bunch of them right now on average are $3.46. And then hamburgers at $5.28. And that's a McDonald's figure. If you go to Five Guys, triple that, right? But on average, that's what they're saying for food and grocery. Healthcare, this is a big one. Healthcare in Clermont, and this is a great stat, is 8% lower than the national average. Doctor's visit on average is about $100, $115. Dentist visit, which it's time for me to go make that call, about $100. If you've got some issues with your eyes and you're going to visit the doctor, about $107. Prescription drugs nationally, about $422. I don't think I've ever paid that with the insurance that we have. And a vet visit, between $50 and $100, on average about $63. So these are just the stats that we have going on in Clermont for cost of living. And guys, what I'm going to say is this. If you are thinking of making the move anywhere in Central Florida, including Clermont, my contact information is below. Reach out to me, the Real Estate Ninja Kelly. I've got a team of over 60 agents in 5 different states. So we know a thing or two about real estate. If you want to know more specifics, if you're looking for, what neighborhoods that you should be looking at, if you're wanting to know home values, what are homes costing in areas, if you need any information on mortgages, if you need information on school district, whatever you need, maybe what restaurants are near, how close are the hospitals, reach out to me. My email and contact information will be below. We can get on a quick Zoom. I'll leave a link. You can schedule a Zoom with me. And as always, if you have a home to sell and you reach out to me and you're buying another home, our variable listing commission program is designed to save you guys thousands of your hard-earned equity to get your home sold quickly for the most money and put more money in your pocket. And if you're buying a home and you come to me through YouTube, I'm going to give you 25% of our buyer's agent commission to use at closing. You can help buy down some of your closing costs. Get with your mortgage guy, find out if that 25% would make a dent on buying down your interest rate. I don't care. That's your gift at closing. And that is something we always do for our YouTube family. That's it, guys. Stay tuned. We're going to be dropping some more content soon. But today we talked about the cost of living in Clermont, Florida. What'd you think about it? All right. Look forward to hearing from you. Drop some comments below. And until we see each other on the next video, be safe.